We are back live and in charge. This is the BlerdDad podcast, and I am your host, Glenn Lawrence. You know about us. You know the BlerdDad podcast. It is a space for unfiltered conversations and where we nerd out about fatherhood. And I'm your host. Okay, this is starting off a little bit weird, but it's going to get better. I promise. It's going to get better. I do promise, because there's a lot of things going on in the world. We did have a guest for you tonight by the name of Nick Deez. However, he had a family emergency he had to deal with, so he won't be with us tonight. However, you get me. You get me in the flesh, and whoever happens to pop in, that's who we're going to talk to. Or you might just be talking to me, because I have a lot of things to talk about. I have a lot of things going on. Um, so but we will reconvene. He will be back as a guest at some other juncture down the line, and it'll be fun. But what else is going on? What else is going on here in the world? There's all kinds of interesting things going on. As you know, there is no more Twitter. Twitter has disappeared. It is no longer. It's now X. I don't know how I feel about that. Is X really going to give it to me? I don't know. But we'll see. Here's the thing. I think the plan might be somewhat larger than just a social media app. In China they have WeChat, and they do everything through it. They pay for things, they date, they um, bully people. All that stuff happens like in one app, and now I think he's going to bring that to the Americas, because we don't really have an app like that. We don't have a app where you do everything on it. And I don't even know if Americans would like that. Do Americans want one app to do everything on? Like, is that really something that we want? Like, because we like to trade things out. You know what I mean? We need the next new iPhone. We need the next new car. Like, we can't stay on like one thing. So the fact that it's changing its name is a plus, because we hate change but then love change. You know what I mean? Like Apple, they just do away with entire ports, and then we just have to deal with it. And in the end, we still love them. So changing the name, it kind of sucks. I like the bird logo. I like the tweet logo. The X isn't even blue. Like, can you make the X blue at least? Like, there's so much with this that is kind of annoying to me. But we will see. I do think that having the payments go through there, that's going to be very, very cool. Also, if you're a creator, that's the thing. And now it's made me think, do I want to get verified? That's another big question. I will put that to the people out there. Do we want to actually get verified? I don't know, man. These are all burning, pressing questions that we got to figure out. But first, before we do all that, please let me make sure that I get the bills paid by shouting out our sponsor, as always, the amazing They Made Me Wear It. If you didn't know, you should check them out. It's theymademewear.it. They're dog stylists for the everyday parent, which I think is a clever way to say parent. It's a husband and wife team. They're on a mission to help dogs discover their fashionable side. Because what more do you want with your animal than your animal to also be fashionable just like you? Like right now, I'm wearing a headband. I want my dog to also have a headband. You know what I'm saying? If you go to They Made Me Wear It, you can get your dog a headband. I'm pretty sure they're selling headbands. And if not, they'll put it on the menu. You know why? Because they're a great sponsor. They listen to their community. Okay? They listen to their community. Not only do they listen to their community, they help their community. So whenever you shop at They Made Me Wear It, you're also contributing for Hope for Paws. They're an animal rescue organization, and they work tirelessly to rescue and save the lives of abandoned animals. So whether it's an awesome Halloween costume, adorable dress, comfy jammies, or a custom designer gown for your fur baby, or a headband, because headbands are coming. I'm telling you, headbands are hot stuff. They will love wearing those latest fashions from They Made Me Wear It. So They Made Me Wear It. They Made Me Wear.it. You should also use code word BLERD for 15% at checkout. That's a great deal. So there you have it. There are our sponsors. They made me wear it, and I gotta tell you, I gotta tell you, uh, sponsorship. That's a big thing, man. That's a big thing. And I think if this X thing works out and they get people sponsorships, they're getting people paid, and you're also able to communicate and talk to people, whatever your viewpoints may be. Um, I think that's a good thing. I think it's a positive thing. People might hate it, they might not like it, but you know I think having a place to voice your gripes is a good thing for the world. So we'll see what happens. I'm still dealing with it. The Twitter thing is not. There's no difference right now. It's like literally doing the same thing. And I was talking to somebody else about this because Elon does all these different things, and then people are like, screw this, and I'm jumping to Spill. Okay, now I'm jumping to Blue Sky. All right, now I'm jumping to Hive. Now is everyone keeps jumping around, and I don't know where anyone is. Okay, and I'm old. Okay, I'm old, and I don't know how to also like follow technology trends. I feel like I'm doing a lot with technology, but I don't know um it that well. As a matter of fact, look at that. I just did the read for They Made Me Wear It, and now the code and the graphic for it is coming up now. I'm late. That's what I'm saying. I'm late. I'm late in the whole thing. So that is quite annoying. But I am interested in seeing how this whole thing works out with the X app, because it looks like it's going to be a clusterfuck. let's just say that it looks. I mean, judging by the logo, like the logo looks kind of wonky. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put the logo up. Hold on, let me make sure I put this logo up so that you all enjoy it. Let's see what we got here. Logo, logo. What does this logo look like? We're gonna share the screen. We're gonna explore the tweeters. All right, let's share this. Let's look at this. Look, boom. Look at this logo here. You see that logo? What is that? What is that? It's just the X up here. Like the other one, like the bird kind of was in the center and it filled it up. It was blue. It all fit together. I just like I don't like the blue. What are we gonna do with this? Come on, this looks half baked. This makes me think that it's not gonna work. I want it to work. It looks like it's not gonna work. You know what I mean? The X looks, but I don't know. Maybe it's the future. Maybe people will come back to this podcast and be like, this will be one of the ones that they show when they're like, people didn't believe it would work, but look at it, we triumphed. In the 30 for 30 when they're talking about how Twitter became X and now it's the most popular thing in the world. Maybe they'll look at this and be like, what was this guy talking about? Blah 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 blah. Anyway, I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. So, what's going on in my life? I bet you would like to know. I bet you would like to fancy what's been happening with me. Well, I've been getting back on stage, and another thing that I've been doing while I get back on stage is I really had to focus on going back and looking at some of my sets because I recorded a lot of sets, and I just didn't like looking at them. Every now and then I'd look at them if I was preparing for a big show or something like that, to siphon jokes out of them. But I didn't go back and look at them enough, and I needed to do that. And I needed to be more confident in the video. But I would always do and be like, I don't want to look at them. And now I'm doing that. I'm back in it. I'm full fledged. I'm sitting down. I'm writing. I'm looking at the old sets, and I can feel the power. I feel like I'm getting stronger. I feel like I'm getting much stronger. So strong that look at that. Oh, what is that? That's not okay. See, that's not what was supposed to happen there. That was not what's supposed to happen there. See, the camera was supposed to show up, and then it was supposed to show the secondary camera. We are all out of sorts right now. But you know what? The show must go on, and we're going to figure this out by the end of the day. By the end of the day. Is there a song that says by the end of the day? I'm not sure. But if there isn't, I think I'm going to make one. And I've got some pretty talented friends with vocal stylings that may be able to help me out with that. And I think it should go a little bit like this. By the end of the day, hey, hey, by the end of the day. I can't really sing. All right. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna get this all straightened out here. But yeah, man, I'm serious about what I'm doing. See, for those of y'all who are just listening, I just switched to the serious camp. Okay, the serious camp means I'm very serious about whatever I'm talking about right now, and it's gonna go down, man. It's gonna be like amazing once I put all these things together because I can see there was like some definitely some jewels in like these old videos, and I feel like this is a thing that I want to say to people. Sometimes you will feel very insecure about the things that you're doing. You'll feel like they're not that great. But then when you do show them, or if you look at them later in life, you'll be like, man, that had something there. There was something there. Why was I so worried about this thing or it not working out the way that I wanted to before? I should have just went with it. So that's where I am at now. I'm looking at these old videos and I'm like, man, that was actually a good bit. That was actually, pretty good stage press. That was actually some good crowd work. There's a lot of good pieces. Um, so that's cool. I think what I'm gonna do, and y'all tell me if I should or not, is I think I'm gonna put out some older clips. I think I'm gonna put out some older clips, and uh, those are going to be things that I put on. I'm gonna put some captions on them. There'll be some older clips, and then we'll work our way up to the present day. You know what I mean? And as I'm working and getting better at things, getting more fit, the clips should catch up to me. So I should be hitting a stride just as I'm getting fit again. Which, by the way, is what I have started to do. That's the next topic. I've been back to getting in shape, yo. I I am who's that guy? Pissy Fist? What's the guy his name who pushed the thing up the mountain? Who was that guy? There was a guy he like pushed push the rock up the mountain. Who was that guy? Who was that guy? Sisyphus, not the other fist. I said. Sisyphus was the guy who pushed the rock up the mountain. I feel like that is me with my fitness goals. Okay, as a matter of fact, you may have seen uh, there is a Facebook person out there who happens to be doing yoga in their profile pic. You know what I mean? Knock knock, wink wink. That may be me. Possibly neither here nor there. I will neither confirm nor deny. But I did used to have a great body. I did used to do yoga, and I could plank for a very long time. Uh, and then I fell off. But I've done that a lot of times. I was real thin in high school. Then I got buff in high school. Then I got fat in college, and then I got fit in college, and I got out of college, and I was fat again, and then I got fit again, and I keep going on this roller coaster back and forth. I'm like Sisyphus. I'm pushing the rock up the mountain, getting swole, and then when I come back down the mountain is when I let myself get fat. So I guess you could tell right now I'm on a down the mountain type situation. I'm rolling down the mountain, and you know what happens? You know what makes you roll better? Fat. Being round and fat helps you be better. So, but I realize that I am now I'm at the valley. I'm in the trench of the mountain, and I got to push that rock back up. So I have started running again. I started running with my son, and I think this is good. Here's why I think this is good. This is BlerdDad podcast. This is the first time I'm gonna be talking about the parenting part of it all. I think it's good because I now can show him dad getting fit. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing if dad has always worked out and that's just a thing that dad does. But now, like, he is at the point where he's like learning to do things and he likes to see things and he likes to look at what dad's doing. He's just staring at me. Now he's going to see dad work hard. And I think that's kind of cool. So I've been jogging with him a little bit. We just do a little mile, just a little mile jog. Okay, I'm gonna be real with y'all because I don't like telling y'all mistruths. I walk a lot, but then I jog some. You know what I mean? I've never been a runner. I didn't like long distance running, but I jog a little bit, then walk a little bit, walk a little bit, then jog a little bit, and he gets to see that, and he's gonna see dad like work his way up, and he's gonna also see dad get up in the morning and do some push-ups and sit-ups and things like that. Do a little yoga. He was in there doing a little. It was like goat yoga. He's just walking around me. He's like standing on my heels when I'm trying to, do a chaturanga. It's all these like cute things that are very cute because he's super young. But yeah, he's going to get to see me push that rock up the hill, and I think that is the best way. I think that's the best way to get him like really into it. Like he gets to see dad make a transition. He's like, oh, dad, you were always that chubby guy that was around me, and now you're fit. So I hope that works. I do have the background of someone who has worked out a lot and got fit. I used to work out 3 times a day. 3 times. I would work out 3 times. I would go and lift some weights, and I'd do some boxing, then I'd do some yoga. And then for fun, I go on a jog with somebody if they wanted to. I used to do all that in a day, and that used to be my lifestyle. And I've fallen off from that, and I need to get back to it. I know it's in me. That's the thing. I think that's the thing that makes it so hard because I've done it before. You know what I'm saying? I've done it before. I've pushed that rock up the hill. I've let it fall down, and I've pushed it back up again. And so the reason why it's difficult is because now I'm basically like, I know that I can push that rock up there. I've done it before. I'll do it again. And that is where the difficulty, because the urgency is not there, because I'm like, oh, I've done it before. And that's the thing that is going to kill you, not kill you, but that's what kills the motivation. Um, so I gotta fix that. I gotta work on that. I gotta make that change, and I will be happy to do it in front of the son because he will get to see me make that change, and hopefully that'll help internalize it a little bit. He'll be like, oh yeah, dad was doing all these things, and I remember him being round and and squishy, and now he's got muscles and everything. He does like muscles. I was like, hey, muscles, and I flexed for him a little bit. I almost pulled something in my shoulder doing it, but I did do the flex, and then he saw it and he was like, yeah, muscles, grr. So now if you ask him, it's like, show me your muscles, he'll say grr, which I think is incredibly cute. So I'm really excited about that. You know what? If you're out there and you're listening and you want to help me out, send me some routines. Send me some like workout routines. And I think what I'll do is if you send me a routine, a workout routine, I'll do it. How about that? That is that like you send me your workout routine. You say, this is what I do. Boom, boom, boom. List it out. Then I'll do it. I think that's a fitness challenge. I think that's a challenge. People send me the routines and then I see if I can do it. As a fat man, as a chubby dude, I see if I can do these workouts. Listen, back in the day, I used to do a lot of different workouts, and I was always looking for like the best workout. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna make a little challenge out of trying to find the hardest workout in the area, and I did that, dude. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what was very very difficult. The core power hot yoga classes, the yoga sculpt classes, very difficult, very very difficult to get in there and do that and make that happen. Although I did do the teacher training for the yoga sculpt, which was I was in phenomenal shape. I was in great shape. Like I was in shape so good that I could teach the hardest class that I've ever taken. I could teach that. And of course now I've fallen off and I probably couldn't even like sit like a couple minutes into that class. But at one point, I was that good. So I got to get back into it. But here's the thing: you can help me out by sending me your workout. Say, Glenn, here's a workout. Why don't you try this, Chubbs? Actually, don't be mean about it. You know what I mean? I'm a person. I'm not that I'm sensitive, but I'm sensitive. I'd like to be spoken. Speak to me nice, okay? Speak to me nice. Just be like, hey, Glenn, here's a workout. Try it. Try my workout. Do my workout, and I will do that. I have a lot of friends who do um, who are trainers. They are great, um, and they I'm sure they'll send me some workouts. You know, my boy Rupert uh, at the Ronin Monster Factory. He's putting out monsters every day, man. He's working with all types of people. That's a great shop. I actually need to get out there and see him. I've not seen him in a very long time. I'm very remiss. I went on this whole comedy journey, and I haven't been able to see all the people that I would love to see. But part of this reclaiming my myself, I'm gonna get out there and see him and catch up. Also, I have a good friend who's a yoga buddy, Shireen. Shireen Gamal, she's out there. She's got a great Oak Tree Counseling. They do amazing work with yoga. So I'm gonna have to talk to her about some yoga things. I have a friend named Caroline Ruxtel. I'll have to talk to her again. She got me in shape. My man Kevin Lewis at where is he at? He's at is it Urban Boxing now? No, not Urban Boxing. It's Bear something boxing. I think let's see. Bears what is it? What is it? Kevin Lewis boxing. He's at there he is. There he is. There's my guy. He's at level up boxing. Wouldn't you know it? Level Up Boxing. How crazy is that? Level Up Comedy, and now he's at Level Up Boxing doing some what you call it, doing some stuff there. He's a great trainer. He actually also is a trainer at Black Bear Boxing and Fitness. So I'm gonna have to go see him again. He's got me right. He got my hands right. You know what I mean? So even though I'm chubby, I still got my hands ready to make some things happen. Um, what else is going on? Yeah, Level Up Boxing. That's what it is. Level Up Boxing. So he's solid. He's great. I have to go check him out. Also at Urban Boxing in Arlington, I got a buddy named Joel Pace. He is great. Also in the fight game, so I have to go see him. Um, and my man Latif Idris. He's also great at fight. As a matter of fact, I wonder what Latif Idris is doing right now. He just had a fight the other day. I wonder if he would want to chit chat with us. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know, but I could send out the invite. Oh, you know what he's doing right now? He's at his open mic right now. He's at his open mic, so he might not be able to hang on with us. But he's a great fighter as well. We used to spar together. So there it is. There's a ton of people out there that I used to work out with that that I think are going to be on my fitness journey, going back, ascending back to the top of that mountain with the boulder that I'm pushing. And that boulder is my belly. That boulder is clearly my gut. Um, but we're going to get there. We're going to make it happen. We're going to get this gut up and running. So uh, now that we've gone through all that, we've done our little chit chat. What else is going on in the world, y'all? Have y'all have y'all can, has anybody watched Barbie? The whole Barbie Oppenheimer thing. Um, I I think it's the whole thing just seems like kind of weird to me. You know what I mean? Like if you like it's like dropping the atomic bomb and then like this plastic idealized version of society. Like which one do you want to? I tell you which one you should see. I think over both of them you should see They Clone Tyrone. That is the movie that I think y'all should check out. That movie was solid. That was phenomenal. It was great. It was Jamie Foxx in there. There's John Boyega. There's Tiana Paris. She was incredible in it. Phenomenal movie. No hate to those other two movies. I'm just saying, for my money, because I already paid Netflix. You know what I'm saying? I would see They Clone Tyrone before seeing those other two. And I do want to see those other two. I think they're interesting. I think they are part of American society, so they're going to have their voice and their opinion on things. But I think They Clone Tyrone is definitely a thinker. It's a wild movie, man. It makes you really think about what's happening, what we're doing, or whatever. And I was just thinking about the subtext of it all. You know what I mean? Like what what is it trying to say? This is every time I watch a movie, I try to think, what is this movie trying to say? This is the thing. This is the thing. I don't know how many people watch things and say, what is this movie trying? What is the message? What is the context of this film? Like, what is the point of putting this film out? Like, is it like what are we trying to do here? You know what I mean? What are we trying to say here? Like, what is the deeper meaning? What are the deeper themes? And I think thinking like that is because I have like made some short films and done things in like the film, you know, industry. And I always think about those things when I'm watching it. You know, this is why some films I really like and I really enjoy, and then other films I'm like, I couldn't, I don't really, you know, like it. And this is why I see some people will like things like they'll like The Flash, for instance. People are like, oh my goodness, The Flash was so great, and then I will say, why was it so great? Like what about it made it so good? I did not, you know, I didn't think it had you know, deeper things about life and whatnot. You know, another multiversal movie, Into the Spider Verse, um, or Across the Spider Verse, that was solid. And I think one of the things that I could connect with in that is that whole like parental son thing, like sending your son out into the world, being like a you know, someone that you view as a delicate person and hoping that they don't get harmed. Like I like just that little interaction was super powerful for me. So I really enjoyed that. And other movies, I don't, you know, I don't know if they have it. But this whole They Clone Tyrone movie is very interesting because, you know, it makes you examine like what are the products that are out there in the world and what's going on with these products that are out there in the world. You know what I mean? Like what, you know, so it's like deeper than that. In addition to, it's just plain fun. It's just a plain fun movie that was enjoyable to watch, enjoyable to you know, check out. It I really liked it because of the acting, but also because it had something to say, and it was just really, you know, it was really cool. Now I will say, Barbie, it's got Issa Rae in there, so I will be watching that because Issa Rae is the homie, and you know, if she's put her stamp on it, I'm like to believe that it is going to be solid. So I'm very you know, excited about that. You know, speaking of films and short films, I'm not ready to make an announcement yet, but something is cooking. I should have something cooking, and hopefully it'll be useful. It'll be interesting, and I think the community at large will like it. So that is coming up in the near future. That's just a little thread. That's a little nugget. You know what I'm saying? If you actually listen to the podcast, if you've gotten this far, if you're like, you know, 20 something minutes, 25 minutes in, however many minutes this is in right now, and you're like, yo, what was that thing that you were talking about? I'll give you the full rundown. But that's one of those things. It's an exclusive for people who've actually listened to or watched the podcast. But yo, what we about to, what was the thing you're about to do? But it'll be very cool. Anybody who says that, I'll you know, kind of give them advance notice of what it is, and maybe even an advanced look at some things when it's ready to be looked at. Ooh, that's me putting the carrot out there. So, um, yeah, as the wind blows, what else is going on in the world? Is there anything else interesting happening out there? You know, like what else is exciting out in the world for everybody? Is any things that, I mean, I know football is coming up. You know what I mean? Like, as a matter of fact, I think we might have football in the when is the next game? When's the next football yeah, what's the schedule? What's the schedule like? Look, man, I'm a big Eagles fan. I know everybody's, you know, everybody's kind of, I don't know if they're counting them out or what, but yeah, it looks like these games are coming up. Guess what? Guess what? There is a football game that will be played next Thursday. The Jets and the Browns, very first football game, very first game, possibly seeing Aaron Rodgers back. You know, I'm incredibly excited for that. I'm incredibly excited for seeing Aaron Rodgers, uh, you know, in there. I can't, I can't wait, dude. That's going to be fun, man. That's going to be incredible fun. Speaking of fun,
This.
speaking of fun, I um I came across something on Twitter that was quite enjoyable, and I want to share with y'all because this dude is hilarious. I think that I'm funny. This guy is incredibly funny. I would be so lucky to be able to, you know what I mean, do some comedy with Drewski, but we'll see because this right here is comedy gold. You know what I'm saying? and I can totally see it. I can totally see the whole nine. I can see him doing it. As a matter of fact, I was tuning in last week or 2 weeks ago, where Drewski he got on the call. Oh man, he got on the call with Birdman, and Birdman was not he was not happy with my man Drewski. Man, that was some gold. I don't even know if y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, man. So I gotta. I feel like I should play it. I feel like I should play it.
Cannot go for more than 90 seconds.
I'm gonna play it for y'all. Y'all want me to? Here, look. I'm gonna show it to you. It's quite hilarious. But check this out.
What's up, man? What's going on?
I've been looking for you, nigga.
No, man. Not Bird, man. What's up, man?
I've been looking for you, nigga. I heard you was in my neck of the woods, right? I ain't think it'd have been gangster if I pulled up on you, right? So I said, you know I got a few bitches that steppers, right? I ain't even got to call no niggas. I got bitches where you won't come outside or come inside, nigga.
Nah, bro. On God though, bro. On a serious note, because I was working with Young Boy and like Drake and shit.
I heard about all that too, nigga. But I heard about that shit, nigga. It's like you starting to step on my toes. You little young niggas got the game fucked up, nigga. I am that nigga. I'm watching this shit you doing, nigga. What the fuck is this record label you starting? How the fuck
look at
you
his
doing
eyes?
this shit
So
without
sad.
the mother?
I'm saying, Birdman, nigga, this Birdman, nigga. So look, nigga, I was scared to call because nigga, I don't be knowing if you gonna pick up. But nigga, I've been wanting to work with you, Drake, Young Boy, Wayne.
But you fucking with niggas that fuck with me though. You fucking with niggas that fucking with me.
But nigga, I'm still trying to get Wayne. But nigga, I'm trying to tell you, I didn't know you was fucking with though. I didn't know you was fucking with Young Boy. I didn't know you was fucking with Drake at the time. But when I was fucking with them, nigga, I don't know. I feel like I didn't do no money business with them. So I didn't feel wrong about what I was doing. When I reached out,
Stop that.
Put some respect on my name, bro.
Put some respect.
You playing, Five.
You playing.
You playing with that fucking record label. Could have been records. That shit sound like CMB, man.
Stunner. See, we ripped that, but I didn't know. Stunner, we're supposed to trademark that. That's not.
How the fuck can you trademark that? How can you trademark something that a nigga been working 35, 36 blood money on something that you what? Bro, I'm confused, bro. And look, on a real little one, like first of all, I like what you're doing, but I don't like what you're doing because you fucking with Fire. You fucking with real gangster shit, Fire.
I said, Stunner, listen, man, I'm sorry for real, because I'm not trying to. Hey, I know about Miss Gladys. Brother, please.
Brother, please.
Listen, rest in peace, Miss Gladys, boy. I heard that a million times. I love that song. Nigga, I'm telling you, man, Wayne, Drake, listen, bro, I did it because of you, man. You, Bird, I was going to come to you. I'm just waiting to get the money. I had to get the money first. I'm waiting to get the money, then I was going to bring it to you, and then we were going to eat together, nigga.
Hey, check this out. Check out. I got a proposition for you. Right?
Yeah.
I'm watching what you're doing, and I like what you're doing, nigga. You done came up, and you got this shit all on TV. How about you keep running it, and I buy your shit into my shit, and we become one, and I help you become a mega star. Your fake ass label you running around with. I got unlimited amount of money. First of all, I don't do this old fake ass shit with this IG, and I'm not an internet gangster.
I know, Birdman. That's why I said I'm sorry. I didn't even mean to bring you out of retirement. For real.
He said,
I'm watching this shit. I studied the game. Let me call this old fake ass shit this nigga doing out and holler at him and just look, make a proposition to youngin, and let's see how we dude, I saw you with this nigga Kevin Hart. Man, him got some slick side issues too.
Oh,
I won't air out, but we're
baby,
gonna deal with that later. But I got some other shit that you
Hey,
got
Bird,
going on.
hey, leave his shit out of mine.
Yes.
I don't want you to fuck me up.
Nah, all y'all niggas together. All y'all niggas together. All y'all niggas coming. All y'all comedy niggas together. I ain't ducking nothing. I ain't ducking nothing.
Bird. Hey, man, what? I was going to, Bird, for you.
It's a bird, boy. Listen, man, that's hilarious. I don't know about y'all, but that is peak comedy right there, bro. That is peak comedy. That is hilarious. But see, if you don't know like the context of what he was talking about, here's what's so funny about it. Drewski was doing this thing like he was interviewing people to be on his record label. And I think that is what I don't know if this came first and then the Birdman thing happened, or the Birdman thing happened and then he still just went out and did this thing. But it's hilarious. I'm gonna show it to y'all because it's like actually pretty damn funny. So I'm gonna let y'all listen because what y'all gotta understand. And I'm gonna give a play by play, but what y'all gotta understand is this joint is hilarious. Look at this.
This is
Look.
talent.
That's what I was saying. All right, so
Look how she pulled it up
my
and she
name's
knew what she was
Kayla.
doing.
That don't matter. That don't matter. Come sign this, baby girl.
Oh, okay.
What happened was
Already did it.
this girl came in
Thank you.
to do the record thing. She didn't even say that. He just looked at her and said, "That's talent." And then he just signed her. He was like, "Shut up. I don't even need your name. Just shut up."
Thank you. Is that it?
And then she said, "That's it." And they gave her a stand. They gave her a clap. They gave her a clap.
All right. Thank you.
I hate to see you go, but I love to see you leave.
And she gave it the little giggle. And then he had his tongue out. That's hilarious. Yo, listen, man. This dude is a menace, bro. This dude is a menace. This dude is an absolute menace. I could watch this whole thing. Matter of fact, I want to watch this whole thing because this thing is hilarious, bro. Here, look. Let me put in what's the other joint that he had. Look at this one.
You come in here smiling. You know what to do.
He said to be coming here smiling. You know what to do. The dude came here smiling. He said, "Get him up out of there."
I'm just being real. Y'all know what the fuck it is, man. All that happy-go-lucky shit, nigga, you gonna come in here and get fucked. It's the real world, baby boy. You gonna get fucked out here like that. Black been to prison. You know what the fuck it is. Nigga come in there smiling and say, "What's gonna happen?" He getting what? Fucked. You know that. You getting fucked, nigga. You gonna get fucked. Then what? A nigga gonna stick it in your butt. That's what the fuck gonna happen, man. Why are we doing this? Like, y'all ever just think about this shit? Like, why? Why are we fucking doing this, man? Could have been. This could have been, man, for real.
Could have been records. Oh my goodness, this is hilarious. This one is the one that took me out, though. This is the one that took me out. This is hilarious.
We're gonna rap for you.
Was there?
Oh, yeah, man. About to rap.
Then when I started, I told her come over, but after
Appreciate
that,
that. Yep, get him out of here.
He said, "Appreciate
Come on,
that.
man.
Get him out of here."
Too goddamn fast.
I've been here for
You
5
just
hours.
learned that fucking stupid shit. Be here another 5 hours, nigga. Give a fuck if you were here all day. That nigga could have waited since yesterday. I'm not doing that. You tried.
He said, "Get him
Enough
out
time
of
for me.
here."
Yeah, I'm gonna lie. He was mad as a motherfucker. That nigga's out there.
He said, "Too damn fast."
And he's been here 5 hours.
5 hours.
I've been here for 5
Yeah,
hours.
that
He
dude,
genuinely was mad as fuck.
he was very mad, but he came in rapping.
5 hours.
He came in rapping. He said, "Nope, I'm not even doing that."
Yeah, he was pissed.
I'm sorry. Hold up, let's just play it one more time. Wait, because the dude came in, no smile. He's serious because he saw that dude kick out.
We're gonna rap for you.
He's like, "I'm a rap."
Was there.
Like, all right. And then he's like, feeling, he's ready.
Then when I started, I told her come over, but after
Appreciate
that,
that. Yep, get him out of here.
Yep, get him out of here.
come on, man.
Shit, too goddamn fast.
I've been here for
You
5
just learned
hours.
that fucking stupid shit.
Oh my goodness.
Be here another 5 hours, nigga.
Oh my goodness, dude. I'm sorry. That's got me rubbing my eyes. Hilarious. That is. He said too damn fast. Get him out of here. You know why it's funny? You know why it's funny? Because whenever I'm listening to rap and they start rapping that fast, I'll be like trying to keep up, trying to understand what they're talking about, but they're going too fast and it does make me angry. Y'all slow down. I don't want to have to rewind the damn record. That for y'all old kids, records are what we used to have, where we have to like spin it back or whatever. I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to restart it. I don't want to have to replay it. Then you have to listen to something like 15 times to get whatever they're saying. You know, they start rapping that fast, it gives you a headache, dude. So the funny thing is, I totally understand. I'm like, not get them out of here. That's too. Yeah, we don't even have to go through. Just get them out of here. But that is whew, I'm sorry. That's incredibly hilarious. What else is going on in the world? I know that there's been a lot going on. Oh, you know what else was going on? Controversy. We're gonna talk about a little bit of controversy here. For those of y'all who don't know, Kevin on stage had some controversy, bro. He had some controversy. There was a cosplayer that he made a joke about way back when. He made a joke about this person, and it really affected them. They were really upset by it. They were really hurt by it, and they put out a post, a very sincere post about how it affected them. And they were like, you know what? I'm glad that I was able to grow from it or whatever, but you know, it's kind of messed up that this person did this, and it really affected me. And to his credit, he came out and was like, hey, you know, I'm not the same person that I used to be, but I am supremely sorry. I hope you can accept my apology. But you know, it was a hard one. You know, it was a hard one because you know, she came out and she was very much like, hey, this really kind of hurt me. What this dude was talking about. I'll share it right now, but basically, Midnight Persona is the person, and she's saying, today I was reminded how years ago a black man made fun of me on his very popular YouTube channel for cosplaying Chun-Li, putting me in his funny video reel, quote unquote, dubbing me Chunk-Li, and caused me to never want to cosplay again. Now listen, I, as a comedian, know that sometimes there's a target to jokes. And you hope the best thing as a comedian is that you could have a target that nobody would be upset about. You know what I mean? And usually that's who you want to go for. You know, there's a thing called like punching down, right? You don't want to do that. That's when you go for somebody who can't really defend themselves against you, lower stature than yourself. That's punching down. You know what I mean? You don't want to do that. The problem with the internet is it doesn't feel like it's punching down. It feels like it's punching across. I'm a faceless person, or I'm a faced person, or faceless random person on the internet, and you know, you're a faceless person on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So we're both just faceless people on the internet. You know what I mean? So it's more like punching across. You know what I mean? That's what's so weird about it, because you think that you're just saying jokes about someone on the other side, and it's not like a person, it's just a figure on the screen. And that's the thing. The internet kind of desensitizes us to being human beings towards each other. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like real if you're talking trash about somebody else on the other side of the internet. You know what I mean? It feels like, oh, you know, no big deal. Like I'm just saying this thing. It's not a big deal. It's not going to affect anybody, but it does. It affects people. It hurts people or whatever. Listen, I'm not going to comment on whether it was funny or not. Okay, if it wasn't this person, hearing the words Chunk-Li are humorous, but it hurts when you direct it at somebody. If you were talking just about a video game persona and you're like Chunk-Li or whatever, funny. When you're talking about a person, that's hurtful. If that person's not in on a joke, they don't like it, not cool. not cool. But you know, who am I? Who am I to you know what I mean? Say anything about it. I talk about stuff, but here's the thing. I'm a jerk. I almost said the thing, but which I'm not going to say. But funny enough, I spent a while doing kicks to get the perfect shot to edit because I thought it would be such a fun idea. Like, so she really like tried really hard, and then she did this cosplay, and then of course, you know, she got herself into the position where she could do these high kicks, and then Kevin on stage, of course, like made fun of it. It's like, I don't even think these kicks are real. I think they're, you know, what you call it? I think they're Photoshop. Now, here's what I will say too. You know, and it's a different day and age. Any day and age, it's not cool. But here's the thing that did make her stronger. Did make her want to go out and be better eventually at the thing that she was doing. So I'm not saying that it made her strong, but what I'm saying is sometimes when you get pushed and you get bullied, sometimes that is the imperative to actually like step it up. You know what I'm saying? Like I think about myself. I was just talking about my whole thing of getting fit, right? My thing with getting fit. I haven't been shamed to the point where I'm like, dang, I got to change this. I wish somebody would have shamed me earlier. So I'd be like, you know what? I gotta work on this. I'm too fat. I'm too chubby. I don't look good on stage. I got to do it. As a matter of fact, one of my good friends, Mike Brown, he said, you know what? He didn't say it to me, but he was like, I saw myself on stage and I looked too chubby and I didn't like it. And I'm like, yeah, that's how I feel. And then he kind of like looked down, like, you know how someone looks over their glasses? He's just like, this is a metaphor for how you also look fat on stage and you need to change it. So it's like my impetus to also get in shape or whatever. But what I will say is, you know, she said that, she said her piece. She was all, you know, she was very, very heartbroken by that. But then Kevin on stage, to his credit, he was like, hello, Midnight Persona. I saw your post on Twitter and I would like to personally apologize for making that video. It's embarrassing to see what I thought passed for being funny back then. So I can only imagine how those hurtful words landed on you then. Yeah, you said then at the end of two sentences, Kevin. That's terrible. You're a performer. You should do better than that. I'm going to roast you now. I'm joking. I'm not going to go back and forth with Kevin on stage. You know what I'm saying? He's been doing it for a minute. Although I would, because you hurt that girl, Kevin. You jerk. I hate your description of me as a bully, idiot, and troll. Is absolutely. I hate your description of me as a bully, idiot, and troll is absolutely correct. Okay, and now see, look, your grammar's all messed up. Okay, your grammar is snaggletooth. I don't like it. I was is absolutely okay. I was. Thankfully, see, the sentence is all messed up. It makes my read all messed up. Thankfully, I am not same person now. Okay, I am not the same person now. Get it right, Kevin. See, if you apologize to me, I want correct grammar, okay? Don't come to me with some snaggletooth grammar. I can't even understand what you're saying. You know what I mean? I want the correct apology, Kev. But I want to apologize for who I was. See, that's good, though. I was making 3 to 4 videos a day. See, here comes the explanation. It's like, hold on. I want to apologize. But I was making 3 to 4 videos a day trying to build my following and wasn't thinking of the actual people who could have been hurt by my words. That's damn right, Kevin. And you're not thinking about the people who are hurt by your incorrect grammar right now. I have since learned more about fat phobia, misogynoir. What's misogynoir? What's this word, misogynoir? I'm gonna look that up. I don't know. Listen, Kevin, if this is an incorrect word here in your apology, I'm gonna release a diss track like Tupac. Like, first of all, fuck your apology and the click you claim. Hold on. What's this misogynoir? What is this? There's a word. Dislike of, contempt for, or ingrained prejudice against Black women. Oh no! I got to take this part out of the podcast. I did not know that word. But it makes sense. Misogyny, and then nor is Black, so misogynoir. Intersectionality and being anti-Black. I have matured in many of those aspects. Well, you know what? that's a clap for you, Kevin. That is a clap for you. Yeah. So I think it's interesting. What he put in there, and then he also said, I also want to add that if you're a fan of mine, you don't need to defend me because I was wrong. The whole point of aging is to grow, learn, and be better. Obviously, I wouldn't make that video today, but I needed to apologize for the person who made that video then. That's good, Kevin. I've learned a lot in the 10 years since this video. I learn a lot more in the next 10 years. I want to be better for Black women. And part of that is accepting and taking accountability for when I did them harm. And the first person to respond said, and this to the reason we love you. You know what that is? Growth. You know what? Bravo, Kev. Bravo, Kev. As somebody who constantly puts my foot in my mouth, I appreciate that apology. I don't appreciate the incorrect grammar. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna have to call that out. I'm gonna post to be like, why the grammar? Why the incorrect grammar? However, I think if you came on my show, I think you should come on my show. Okay, you should come on my show. It's a new show. I'm a nobody, but I think you come on my show and we would just chop it up. But here's the thing. This is the problem with me releasing stuff on social media. This is why I don't like releasing stuff on social media, because I feel like I'm gonna hurt somebody's feelings, and I don't want to hurt somebody's feelings when I say something. But sometimes you say things that are humorous. You know what I mean? They're like all these people out there, all these people who are out in the public eye or whatever. They're actual people. They have most of them have feelings too, except for the ones who are lizards. You know what I mean? The ones who are lizards, maybe they don't have feelings. But I'm saying the people out there, they're people. And you run up on them, they're with their kids or whatever. You're making fun of them just because they put something online. They're real people with real feelings, and we got to remember that. It's not just a personality. So if you're thinking of making fun of me for doing an hour-long show just by myself because my guest canceled, remember, I'm a person, okay? And that hurts me deeply. I think that's a great way to round it up, right? Me being a person and coming to that point. I think that's a great way. I think we've run the gamut. We've talked about some amazing things. We've had some amazing fun. And I can't tell you how much I have enjoyed your all's company tonight. I hope you've enjoyed mine too. You should join us next week or later this week, whenever we release this episode, and then we'll put out another episode, of course. Just join us for all that, because we're pushing forward. I'm gonna get fit. I'm gonna issue some challenges to some people. We might see those online, and then we might have a video of me doing the workout, and then I'll post it here, and then maybe with my guests, we'll walk through how poorly I did in that workout and how I should correct my form or something. I don't know. We'll do something fun. We'll do something interesting, and hopefully I don't get made fun of and called some type of fat name. Kev. Talking to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to you, Kev. Talking to you. Okay? Serious, Cam. How could you? How dare you? Apologize with such poor grammar. How dare you? I'm going to need you to reissue that apology and use spell check and use grammar check and use all the checks. I need you to use Clippy. I need you to use Clippy to issue your apology to that poor young lady. She didn't deserve that. And then the apology, if I was a teacher, I'd give it an 87. You know what I'm saying? An 87. In California, that's a B. If you come over to Virginia, that's a C+. So people who live here know what I'm talking about. Anyway, that has been the show, y'all. I've been your host. This has been amazing fun. I can't wait for y'all to respond to this and tell me what you thought. And tell me what workouts you want me to do, because that's very important in my growth as a person. So I'd stop growing as a person. Get it? Because I'm fat. Anyway, it's been amazing, man. I think y'all need to know that I love you all, and blur that out.